Alors, bonjour tout le monde. Martin Anger de la compagnie A-dec avec Gabriel ici du Fort aussi de la région de Montréal, moi de la région de Québec. Écoutez, on est vraiment très excités parce que c'est notre premier podcast. On vous en avait parlé il y a 2 ans et demi, lorsqu'on est venu ici faire nos premières vidéos YouTube, qu'on voulait faire une chaîne podcast pour justement connaître les gens de l'industrie. Bientôt, notre but, c'est d'en faire aussi avec des gens du Québec, techniciens, doyen, directeur de succursale, représentant, dentiste, pour justement vous connaître un peu plus. C'est un domaine de passion, puis on veut que les gens connaître un peu les gens qui sont derrière notre profession à tous les niveaux. Puis un des niveaux, ben c'est justement, on est chez A-dec maintenant pour filmer justement d'autres vidéos sur nos nouvelles innovations et produits. Mais on en a profité pour partir justement notre podcast, si vous voulez, notre chaîne podcast, avec un invité spécial qu'on va vous présenter sous peu. Mais le but de l'exercice, c'est ça, c'est de faire connaître des gens de passion dans un environnement justement amusant et intéressant. Donc, on passe ça, mon cher Gabriel.
Oui. Comment ça va?
Ça va bien, ben, ça va. Écoute, on a passé 2 jours formidables avec des micros, avec un timer, puis il faut
l'éclairage, là, je ne sais pas si vous voyez un peu derrière nous en ce moment, il y a comme pas mal de stock, il y a comme toutes les lumières, puis le kit, en gros, on est dans le noir, on se fait éclairer, il y a des gros projecteurs GU chaud.
Vous voyez pas ça. Oui,
c'est pas notre zone de confort, puis encore moins le podcast, mais on est très, 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 très content d'être là, puis on est encore plus content d'avoir Anthony Glathar avec nous. Comme Martin disait, notre but dans le podcast, c'est de faire connaître les gens derrière aussi, là, A-dec, là, parce que nous, on a des grandes gueules, on parle beaucoup, on est partout, vous nous voyez tout le temps au front, mais il y a toutes ces personnes-là qui sont derrière, dans les coulisses, qui font en sorte que c'est eux vraiment qui font le heavy lifting, puis qu'on leur doit beaucoup, ils nous sauvent la pause souvent.
Oui.
Alors, Anthony, bienvenue au podcast, comment ça va?
Comment ça va, Anthony?
Oui.
No?
Anthony?
No, I got nothing.
Come on.
You didn't read the email? It was supposed to be in French.
It's a French podcast.
French
Come on.
podcast.
How's your French?
Come on.
Oui.
Your face is red suddenly. I don't get it.
Yeah, well, you know.
You were like, oh,
It's a cool trick.
It's a trap.
It's a
It
trap.
was on purpose.
Yeah, you became already
Relax.
like, uh-oh.
Relax. By the way, Anthony, it's going to be translated and
There's going to be subtitles.
Yes.
Subtitled. So
Excellent.
no, it's going to be
So
in
now I'm
English.
red.
You're
I can
red
feel
now.
it. I can feel it.
It's on purpose.
You're killing me.
You should know better. Come
I
on.
know.
You're good. But seriously, like, how many words do you know in French?
Like 3.
Like, what? Oui? You said oui?
Yeah, merci.
That's
There
good.
we
That's
go.
good.
So the ones that you when you came in Quebec like 2 times, right?
Yeah,
I think
it
2-3
didn't do
times.
me any good.
No, it seemed. Oh, good.
So in which context did you go in Quebec?
Was there a couple of times, both with Martin.
Yeah.
First at the University of Laval, and we did an installation there.
Mm-hmm. It was, I think,
When was that?
70, 65 chairs, I think.
Yeah, it was a lot of chairs.
Chairs, lights,
Yeah.
Laval. I think it was 12 years ago.
Already?
Sounds about right.
13.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't believe it's been that long.
Time goes so
I
fast.
think it was still in school.
So remember, it was a strike as well at the same time.
Oh, that's right.
We had a kind of a week and a half to install everything, and it's only a construction strike.
That's right.
And we had some pressure from construction people to stop installing stuff, and me, 5'5", discussing with a 6-foot construction guy that was
animated
treating me.
discussions.
Oh, really? Oh, wow.
It was
right.
something, and the dean, Martin, no.
But he didn't know you were like black belt in karate. So
No,
you
but
would have killed the guy.
But doesn't matter. Because it's a lot of logistic for us to install. A-dec we have teams here that are installing stuff, and Anthony was part of that team at that time.
Yeah, so you were brought from A-dec to Quebec to help for the install, but I think we skipped that part, but you are an engineer.
I am an engineer. Yeah.
Yes.
Please give us a description of.
So I've been at A-dec for almost 19 years. 19 years in September.
Wow.
Not including my internship that I did 6 months prior to that.
Okay.
So when I started as a manufacturing engineer, I supported our assembly operations, building electrical assemblies, lights, delivery systems. So a lot of sustaining work on the production lines. Also setting up new production areas. So the dental simulator product line I set up as a manufacturing engineer. And that got me tied into our specials engineering team, who was responsible for the design work on that project. And so I moved into a design role and joined that team. And one of our functions was to, we would do custom design work for institutional sales. So for the government and for universities,
And
dental schools.
not dental furniture custom. It's
Not dental furniture. Yeah, equipment customs.
Customs.
Yeah,
Well, give
exactly.
me an example of
So it was, there's a wide range of
imagine.
customizations that we would do. Anything from custom color upholstery to, almost full up product design.
Wow.
We would mix and match products that didn't normally go together. We would lengthen arms, shorten arms.
Oh, wait.
All kinds of
Okay.
custom work, but really targeted at those specialty customers where, maybe they're locked into their specific, footprint of their facility. Right?
And you need to adapt the
Exactly.
shorter, because it's crazy when you know A-dec, it's like it's a production line, right? So, but that means also a lot of logistic when you make a change like that, right?
Yeah, I was a professional favor asker. That's really what. That's the life you live as a ETO, engineered to order engineer. Always asking for favors, always asking for forgiveness, because we always make it miserable. For,
Little miracles.
not miserable, but
little miracles. Manufacturing.
Exactly.
So
but ultimately helping people. If we were able to help the folks in production see, the why we were doing that, why it was necessary for that customer, then they were all in, totally willing to do.
Nice.
That's
I think we've been, especially A-dec is very strong with institutions.
Yes.
Military, schools, hospitals.
A lot of colleges.
And yes, again, as you know, we know even in Quebec, a lot of institutions dealing with us. But they have
most of them.
they have special needs, and I think one of the reasons I think we are so popular is because that we adapt for them. So
totally.
how many years you spent, or many in that department, ATO?
I was in the ETO team as an engineer for about 10 years.
10 years.
So I'm asking,
and then
because
I
think
led
it-
the team for about 3 years.
That's it, because I knew you spent a good portion of your A-dec career in that. And by the way, ETO means it's customization.
Engineered
to order.
Exactly. By the way, it's our terminology, just to.
Yes.
But now I think you moved, after that journey, you moved to something else, right?
Yeah.
Because you touch different thing.
Yeah, it's one of the amazing things that I've had the opportunity to do at A-dec is move around and try some different things. While I was in the ETO team for a really long time, I went and led our shipping department for a while, and I worked as an engineer, and then I moved into management, and so I've been given lots of opportunities. And last summer, I was presented with the opportunity to join our innovation team. So one of our vice presidents had been really doing the early groundwork on setting up an innovation team at A-dec that really stood alone to be thinking about what does innovation look like in our current market spaces, and how do we need to innovate and explore new business opportunities for the future to protect the company for the next 60 years.
So that innovation team doesn't exist in the past. It was like every division was probably making the same kind of job, but that innovation team is taking care of globally of all the A-dec portfolio things, or?
Yeah, there's still innovation happening in our product development teams, right? A more focused manner, but the innovation team is looking more broadly at, okay, what's the future of the dental operatory, and how is A-dec going to fit into that? And then even beyond that, what does the future of A-dec hold, and how do we diversify what we do and what we offer, and the markets that we play in that maybe are outside of our core, right? but the things that are really going to carry this company into the next.
Do you have any scoops for us for innovation?
Yeah,
What's coming in?
What's going to be the next? Come on.
Yeah,
Any scoops? Anything? Anything you can give us?
Come on,
I
look, I
can't give
probably
you
have
anything.
$5,000 for you just to give you.
Is that what you?
It's like
You're gonna
$2,
have to up the price up.
$2 US.
$5,000 Canadian is like $2
$2
in
right?
USD. So,
But no, very impressive because 19 years. I mean, there's a lot of people that last longer at A-dec because we know it's a special company. I know it's a special company because when I've been in trouble for a special customer, she went here at A-dec because we bring customers for their
like VIP
practice
trip.
dream, practice dream, and she gave her trust on us, and we came with a new product, and that product just wasn't working great.
Mhm.
And let's say a year and a half or 2 years after the installation, or even 3, the product was getting unstable. And we had no solutions. I tried to fix things, stuff like that, and A-dec said enough. Customer deserve better. It's not representing A-dec, and Martin will send the cavalry for you. Because when things like that, you feel alone a little bit. You feel the pain for the customer.
We're alone on our territories all the time.
And you do your best. And the cavalry came. It was Anthony Glathar and Tim. Tim, what is?
Tim Kloos.
Yes, thank you.
Who is now a member of the ETO team.
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh,
as an engineer.
It's
yeah,
it's an engineer as well. So A-dec sent me 2 engineers to help the customer out and to figure out. And the 2 guys who developed a solution, and they came and they just arrived and just took care of everything. Bring the parts, bring their tools, and they just stabilize or fix everything on the A-dec way. And that was the first time that I was meeting you and Tim. And I was so impressed and so proud of A-dec when they invest time and money and just she purchased. We don't care now. No.
Because it's not only about like getting a great product out. It's if it's going bad, how are you gonna create that, like, how do you transform that situation into something great? How do you handle the problems? Because you can get great A-dec advocates out of like something that didn't work.
And she became a great advocate. She expanded and she purchased after that 2 times. She expanded 2 times because of that. So
it wasn't handled properly by A-dec.
But again, I thank A-dec for that. But I think, I don't know if it was Laval or that situation where I met you before, but I think it was really, and we had fun at the bar after you showed me pictures later today that we cannot show anymore.
You guys want to keep your jobs? That's what it is.
Yes, exactly. But it was really good. I thank you, A-dec, and Anthony, I felt right away when your passion. So this is why you're here, because it's A-dec is so full of passion. So if on yourself, your A-dec journey, the why A-dec, is there something that stands at you?
Why am I still here after 19 years?
Yes, exactly.
Because we've been asked a lot of times, like, why A-dec? That's what our customers are asking us all the time. Like, why should I spend that much money on that? Why A-dec?
I'm just curious to hear from somebody that is not really in contact with customers and stuff like that, from the inside. Just
what's your why A-dec?
Yeah, there's a few different reasons. For one, this company's always been just fantastic to me and fantastic to my family. I felt very well taken care of, respected, given opportunities. With a manufacturing facility so expansive, it's just a really cool place to be an engineer, because you can design something and then go talk to the guy that's going to make it on the floor, right?
Oh, wow.
And then you can go talk to the folks that are going to put it together in an assembly.
It's everything under the same,
right.
the same roof,
You're not designing a part and sending it off to China to have a mold made, and then pretty soon you'll end up with a finished product in a box coming to your door. It's you can do a lot more hands-on work. so it's just been it's an exciting place to be, and there's lots of interesting assignments. And
true.
then my experience really in the specials engineering, that ETO world, just the chance to work with you all and to have more contact with the customer and to be part of the A-dec that is a customer experience company. So I think that's how we define ourselves. And to be a part of that story with your doctor.
That's true.
It's really satisfying, and it brings me a lot of just satisfaction in knowing that I'm part of a company that really took care of this person, and now she's like continued to
That's true.
reciprocate, right?
She's a super fan now.
Absolutely. Yeah.
But no, it's the way A-dec on this perspective is interesting because us, it's for me, it's of course taking care of customers.
Yes, exactly.
But for him, it's playing with toys, right?
Yes.
That's everything. Is for you, it's the chance to
and all the tools are at the same place to assemble like the best toy possible.
and to talk with right away with the people and see the results rapidly and just switch gears, stuff like that. I can imagine that it's the why A-dec for you as an engineer is something. Yeah, and we all agree A-dec is very cool for our family as well. It's a family. We can feel it's a family business, still home.
Absolutely, yeah.
And I have a lot of really great relationships here, a lot of great friends, people that I've worked with and become close with. Our families have been close over the years. We've gone camping together. We've celebrated the births of our kids together, and we've cried with each other when
something
tragedy in the family.
That's cool. It's
this sort of support. That's great.
Yeah.
So we'll see. Maybe it's going to be projected on in that podcast rapidly by later. But I think Anthony has a funny picture of me during Laval installation. So just stay tuned if we can find that picture.
We'll find it.
Is that a picture I've seen? Because that's.
I don't.
No, it's not that picture.
That's
It's me. It's me because I'm I'm a short guy. So trying to find a valve during the installation. I was really just trying to go in a small channel, and I was just my legs was showing up, and that I was crawling within a very tiny spot. I'm kind of intense sometimes, but So it's but again. I know that A-dec also is bringing customers engineers on the road also just to get the real feel of what it's happening. So it's all good. So the why A-dec, it's something that it's interesting to know. But you on your personal life, what is your let's say hobby?
You said camping and all that.
But do you have something?
Yeah, there's a few things. I have done a lot of remodeling on my home, so
that's
I'm
a hobby.
A DIY guy. I like to
Yeah.
Get my hands dirty and tear my house apart and put it back together most of the time.
Your wife is happy about that?
Yeah. No. It's been great.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, we've done some fun projects together. We basically tore the house down to the studs from the outside.
Wow.
and
Really?
Insulated the walls and
You know
new
how to do all
siding,
that?
new windows. Oh, I didn't.
Okay.
But
You learned?
Yeah.
Respect. Respect. Because I wouldn't be able to do that.
When you cut a hole in your roof, you got to figure out how to fix it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and it's much easier now with
So Gabriel,
with
you
podcasts.
you should have some piece of advice from him because you had
Yes.
a flood.
I got flooded last week.
Oh no.
Yes, the second floor just flooded into my bathroom in the first floor. So I'm not a manual guy, so I had to call my friends, contractors, and all that. So I wish I had your skills because I could have maybe resolved some issues faster. But I don't know.
Yeah, that's.
It's bad. It's bad,
nightmare.
but I have zero skills. I'm not a manual guy. I know I look like a big guy, but I'm not that kind of guy. Yeah.
So DIY home projects.
Home projects.
Definitely,
That's awesome.
One of my hobbies. I've also in the last few years I've been dabbling in adventure motorcycling.
Adventure.
So
Okay.
What is that?
Backcountry motorcycle adventures. So on a
A dirt
dual
bike?
sport motorcycle, one that can be on the road or off road.
Okay.
And doing like
Is that a family
multi-day-
with the kids? Or?
No, that's a me.
Yeah. it's
That's
like
you.
it's
Okay,
like
okay.
a motocross,
Yeah.
like
Okay,
a
okay,
dirt
okay.
bike
Motocross,
or
okay.
something?
Kind of like a dirt bike.
Okay, okay.
But with your camping gear and
Nice,
everything, and do
okay.
multi-day.
With
trips
friends?
through.
Or alone or with
with
friends? Yeah,
with
okay.
friends and
Wow.
Nice. Here in
That's so cool.
of course.
yeah.
mainly in
There's
Oregon, right?
amazing places in Oregon to
Oh, yeah.
see that you just can't get to.
If you've never been in Oregon, come because this is a really beautiful,
It's amazing.
amazing place for
Yeah.
hiking and beautiful
Incredible
mountains.
yeah. But
Oh,
also you're next to the Pacific, so you're next to like the beach and all that. So you got everything.
Besides great wines here, don't please. It's also
great wines
really,
too.
Yeah.
Okay, that's nice. So you started that like 2 years.
Just like 3 or 4 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's been an interesting adventure for me. I'm not a thrill seeker per se, and I didn't grow up riding motorcycles, so I've had a street bike in the past,
Okay.
but there's some things about riding off road that are unique.
But I think you have to pay attention of what you're doing. So that's probably just liberate your mind. You just focus on one task. You don't think about the job.
Right.
Really, it's like
And
outside,
what's
well.
weird is that a lot of the things that your instinctual responses would be are the wrong thing on a motorcycle.
That's
So,
right. Yeah.
speed is stability.
Mhm.
So if you're feeling unstable, don't slow down.
Don't slow down, speed up. So
But
you
everything
get-
you want to do is
Yes,
slow
that's
down,
right,
but
that's
speed
right.
up is
Yeah. Yeah.
good.
Never hurt
And-
yourself? Never just.
A little bit.
So yeah, you learn by yourself, I guess, because you can't really learn like backcountry.
Yeah, I mean,
You
I've,
go-
I've
You
been,
just go by yourself and just try some stuff, and
yeah,
if you
kinda
fall, you
learn
fall.
by doing, right?
Wow.
That's so
So
cool.
it's just kind of pushed my
Okay.
my comfort, pushed me out of my comfort zone, I guess.
Interesting.
Any times like you've been like, okay, that one was dangerous, like any close
Oh,
calls.
Sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's fun.
like on the side of a cliff, something like that.
Oh
like-
no, nothing.
Nothing that.
So
that
give me a
scary.
favor. Don't hurt yourself. That's
Nah,
it.
we need you.
We need you. But yeah, so maybe just before the conclusion, because we wanted again to know you a little bit.
Sure.
I think it's
Absolutely.
you're a very interesting person because that's passion, what you do all the way, and you also open to try different things at A-dec. It's very good. Maybe one thing before the conclusion is what is maybe an anecdote. And maybe a story that you're maybe really with all
I
the
think that would be story. Yeah.
all the your path you do at A-dec. Is there maybe something that you're more proud of, a
Yeah.
project or something?
Yeah.
You touch so many things, right?
Yeah, I've done a lot of different things.
Yeah.
It can be at A-dec or in your life, like in
Yeah, exactly. Whatever. Yeah.
Well, we'll keep it at A-dec. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm proud of
That's
I'm
where
proud of
we're-
my kids.
it's-
I'm proud of my
it's-
home
yeah,
project.
but- exactly.
But we'll
Yes.
keep it at
Yep.
A-dec.
That's where we're
Yeah,
at.
sure.
Yeah.
In 2018, 2019 timeframe, I partnered with one of my fellow team members, as well as one of the engineers from the dental furniture customs team, and we worked on developing a simulation bench for
Oh,
the
we
preclinical simulation.
yes, we didn't have that for
Right,
long.
right.
Now we have similar benches.
Yep, exactly. So,
Okay.
and that bringing that whole project to fruition, we started with a couple of specific school customers that we were developing prototypes with, but really, pushing the team to think bigger about what we were doing and how we were going to implement it, and developing a solution that's
A-dec.
that's A-dec and could be used more than just for this one customer. And it's been wildly successful.
Oh, absolutely.
We'll show you images, guys. But Cégep Garneau, this is a hygiene college that I
Absolutely.
did 3 years ago.
Okay.
It was the first time that I
Yeah.
installed the A-dec benches.
And you had to do it during COVID. We supported you
Oh yeah, that's
virtually.
it. See,
on
you were behind the
installation,
scenes
yeah.
because the time frame was a production time was really critical
Right.
for that project, and it was really a minute before midnight. I got it, but again, very well done. Really,
Oh, yeah.
very easy to install, and a couple of very nice features. I did love it.
Yeah.
Did you have the task light?
Yes, of course.
on the bench.
I designed the task.
Seriously, there you go. So you should be proud. That's
Yeah,
good because that's
yeah.
related to a very beautiful project that I did lately. It's beautiful, right? You've
Yes,
there.
it's amazing, Cégep Garneau.
Yeah, at some point, he
Right.
helped me out
Yes.
as well. So thank you.
Yes.
Yeah.
There we go. Didn't know
But we,
that.
we did a lot of work directly with our customers to figure out what were the requirements going to be.
Ah, nice. I didn't know you were behind that thing,
Yeah.
but
Just to make sure for people listening, sim benches, basically simulators, are like on wheels with fake heads, mannequins. So the students work on them, and the benches are basically the tables where it goes.
we'll make sure that.
Yeah, you got a picture, but yeah.
You'll get a picture in
because
that presentation.
It's
to
our,
get the sense.
we talk about it, we know what it is, but we
Garneau.
just want to make sure that
From
people
Garneau's
know.
gonna be the picture from Garneau.
Yes,
so it's gonna be
exactly. I got a couple projects with these two coming in. I can't talk about it,
true.
but
Yeah, but
you know,
it's coming, right?
it's a great product and it's
Very good.
crazy,
Congratulations.
crazy popular. Good job. Oh yeah.
And now our key competitor in that space, I mean, their name just doesn't come up anymore.
No.
And they're somebody that they were doing all the schools.
The
at one
latest
point.
Dallas University that I did with Dallas University, or I mean even Montreal, they did pretty much everything A-dec, dental furniture as well, but not the simulator bench because it was the other solution. But
Right.
now we can provide because of your work everything.
Yeah.
And this is what the institutions want ultimately, dealing with one partner,
Right.
better service. Wow, that's you know what? I'm so proud of Garneau project, and
a
this
beautiful place.
it was the first time that I was assembling and putting together, and it's solid. And the light, the deployment of that is perfect. Really, that's good job, man. Good.
Great job.
So, in conclusion,
Okay.
Gabriel and I have a fun little game.
Oh man,
Look at it.
So
He's
just-
becoming
is
red
this a-
again.
Just be
French
red
lesson?
again, please. Your face.
is this going to be a French lesson? Is that?
No, it's not a French lesson. It's not the
No,
French
it's
lesson anymore.
German.
No, it's just to conclude. We just want to do a little game with you.
Oh.
You're probably familiar with the concept. It's like rapid fire questions.
Okay.
So I just shoot you questions. It's just one word, one sentence. You just tell me
Okay, just
right out of your mind like what it is.
That's
if
it.
you want to talk more about the answer, because some of them are more like
Okay.
more deep. If you want to talk about it, no problem. But the goal is just I'm just gonna shoot you some questions.
I'm gonna sit here. I'm gonna laugh. Just,
Yeah. There's only 10 questions.
10
so
questions.
yeah,
All right.
and you'll see it's pretty easy.
Okay.
I'd say there's no trick. You're all ready.
it's gonna be easy. I did the
I'm
questions.
an engineer. There's a right answer.
That's the right answer. Okay. Go-to comfort food was the right answer.
Go to comfort food. Popcorn.
Popcorn.
Sure.
Interesting. Love it. I love popcorn too.
Okay.
Cats or dogs?
Oh,
What's
Oh, you're
what's the right answer,
complicated.
Mr.
I-
Engineer?
He's answered.
it
But
used to be cats,
Oh.
and I didn't want anything to do with dogs, and then we got a dog.
there you go. And you saw finally the light. There you go.
I guess I'm a
That's it.
reluctant dog person.
Okay. Interesting. Mountain or beach? You kind of talked about it, but
The mountain.
mountain,
There you
right?
go, yeah.
With your bike. All right. Guilty pleasure.
Guilty pleasure.
Popcorn is out of the way now. It's
Popcorn
another one.
on the bike.
Scotch.
Scotch.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Ah, wow.
Interesting.
What's your go-to scotch? Like, what's your, let's say your day-to-day
There's
scotch.
so
not-
many things to try.
I know, right?
We knew it, so you can take a sip on your cup here.
It's 8:30 in the
my-
a.m. You don't
my
know what's
favorite-
in there.
My favorite is Bunnahabhain.
Bunnahabhain.
Yeah, it's a distillery on Isla,
Yes,
which Isla is typically known for their peated whiskeys.
exactly.
Bunnahabhain makes an unpeated that is just
Mm,
out of this world.
good to know.
They're 12. If you can find the 18, it's very good.
We might have to stop by the liquor
Yeah,
store
we should.
on our way back to the airport because I
Yeah.
kind of want to try it.
He's a good salesperson. See.
Yeah, no, exactly.
good stuff.
Awesome. Okay. I love scotch too, so I'm going to
Excellent.
look out for that. Favorite movie of all time?
Favorite movie of all time.
It's a tough question for myself.
It's a really
yeah.
tough question.
Yes.
I mean, a movie that I don't rewatch movies a lot,
Me too.
Same.
and so but one that we do watch every year. It's very
Mhm.
it's very controversial. that Die Hard is a Christmas movie.
Yes,
It's true.
it is a
Nice.
Christmas
So,
movie.
thank
We
you.
need to stop
Thank you.
saying
So,
it's not a Christmas
True.
movie.
It's
It
no,
is.
it
It's
is.
the best Christmas movie. No, it's not the best, but it's not.
So,
Well, it's a
No,
great
I
Christmas
have to admit that it was a really good movie.
Yes.
I forgot about this one.
So yeah, we'll say Die Hard.
Die Hard is
For the
amazing.
sake of
It's
Bruce
amazing.
Willis.
The traditional, you know,
Yeah.
the,
Yeah.
the Christmas tradition.
It's like
Yeah.
Harry Potter is kind of like I always with my girlfriend I always watch Harry Potter at Christmas, but it's
a
not a
generation thing,
Christmas.
but-
Yeah, it's not a Christmas movie. It's kind of like a theme.
But
I don't
Die,
know.
Die Hard, yes, with Bruce
But
Willis.
yeah, for me,
Yippee-ki-yay.
yippee-ki-yay. We're gonna stop here because can't say the rest. All right, hidden talent.
Oh, hidden talent? I
Hidden-
can spin a
hidden.
toothpick on my nose.
Oh!
Do we have a toothpick here? I kind of want to see that. Oh, you did? What? How? Like,
You
tried that,
just have to see it. Got to see to believe.
we trust. Okay, trust you. All right,
We
all
trust
right.
you. That's funny.
Oh boy, favorite way to relax.
Favorite way to relax?
Scotch on your bike.
Yeah, scotch with friends, maybe.
Not on the bike.
I'm kidding.
No.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
No motorcycles and alcohol.
No, scotch with friends, yeah.
Yeah,
That makes sense.
Makes
Yep.
sense.
But out in the woods with the motorcycles, pretty good too.
Of course, yeah.
It is great.
Makes sense.
Absolutely. Now it's getting a little bit more deep. Okay. If you can have one dinner with anyone, living or dead, who would it be?
Ooh. Dinner with anyone, living or dead. Oh.
I don't even know the answer for myself. So
I think
like, yeah.
me, I know.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Can be anybody.
Yeah.
Can even be family. It can be like
The time he's thinking about that meets Winston Churchill.
you want
Winston Churchill.
That's
Winston
it.
Churchill.
That's it.
That's amazing.
Right now. That's amazing. I mean, this guy.
Yeah.
But anyway, so Winston Churchill for me.
I was thinking Nelson Mandela would be
Oh,
pretty interesting.
Would be great. Yes.
Wow, I have to admit, this is a
Yes.
nice pick. Yep.
Yeah, that would be my grandfather.
Oh,
When-
really?
When he was young and started his company, it was crazy. He was a guy of legend.
That kind of interesting.
Yeah.
person.
He's a legend. This guy. So I
Oh, yeah,
unfortunately didn't know him
it's
that
true,
much.
because he was in dental business.
No, he was in medical business.
Medical business.
And he started like
Yeah, you
company
told me.
medical. But he was an amazing person. Like a lot of legends, I read a lot about him. But that one,
That's
as
true,
an
that's it.
adult, I would love to like sit down
Wow, that's
and have a discussion with him.
Didn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
Good.
So Nelson Mandela is great
Sure,
too.
yeah.
Churchill too. Never gonna happen, but you know.
But there's other questions.
yes, of
Oh, sure.
course. Yes. One thing on your bucket list.
Oh, my bucket list.
Yes.
I'd love to go to Australia, New Zealand.
Okay, nice.
I've been a lot of cool places in the world, but
Not this
No.
place. Huh?
You guys are not too far versus us
No,
that are
it's
like
true. It's true.
us in Montreal,
It's
and
still a
it's
long
just
ways.
Yeah, it's still a long way.
I mean,
that's
yeah.
for sure. But yeah, that makes sense.
That would be great. I've heard a lot of good things. I've never been. A lot of friends went. Looks like an amazing place. Just watch out for the animals. Everything wants to kill you.
yeah,
down
everything's
there.
gonna kill you.
Everything
Guys,
wants
the
to kill you.
koala, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Everything wants to kill you. Yeah,
Yeah.
The spiders are there.
The spiders are big. They have like flying foxes.
2-3 pounds.
Yes. Even koalas are dangerous. They're like full of diseases and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like everything else.
Nothing's safe.
Nothing's safe. But that's kind of a great
Okay,
trip.
so maybe
I love
I,
these trips.
so maybe I don't want to go.
I know. I mean, it looks
Just
like a
go
great
there.
trip. Like
Just go there. Just bring you Purell. Just kind of have a bite of something.
And last question: if you could if you could have any superpower, what would it be? Any superpower, anything,
Any superpower.
Any superpower.
Yeah.
Uh, teleportation.
It's mine.
that's nice.
It's mine too.
Vraiment?
Yeah, teleportation. Imagine we're on the
I
road
don't-
all the time.
I didn't
We're-
think about that for myself, but this is
Imagine
a
how
great
much
one.
time you would
Oh,
have.
man, you'd
We're
get
always
so
Oh,
much time back when we
it's
left.
us, we're traveling so much.
traveling all the time. Like,
Hours of driving.
imagine
Not-
just
Yeah, that's great. I like this one.
that's mine too. That was my answer for sure.
Too late
for
that I
sure.
heard that because I haven't had, but this
What's
now
what's
I think
your
it's,
other?
I don't know. I didn't think about
Yeah.
that, but I think it's hard to beat this one. We're traveling so much. Imagine that. Montreal, Quebec City, Montreal, Montreal, Quebec City. Just I woke up, take a coffee, bang.
That's it. Just get the suit on, paf, you're at your customer, paf,
like
you're
that,
back home.
Anthony. Wow.
Good one.
So, in conclusion, Anthony, again, thank you very much.
Of course.
Thank you so
To
much.
accepting that
Yeah.
kind of challenge.
Yes.
It's new for it's new for us. It's new for you, obviously. But yeah, thank you very much because
Yeah, it's been a lot
I
of fun.
think again it's we are passionate. We are surrounded by passionate people, but there's a lot of people. I think why A-dec provide quality at the end. I think this is just because there's a bunch of passionate people within the process. But again, to know you a little bit more personally, I learned a couple of things that I didn't know about you today. So it was the goal.
Yeah.
Thank you very much again, and for the people watching that first podcast, we really hope that you enjoyed that.
Yes, we really hope so. Maybe switch in French, just for the end. Merci tout le monde. Il va y avoir des sous-titres pour la section en anglais. Mais j'espère que vous avez vraiment apprécié. C'était vraiment le fun. C'est notre première fois, on est en dehors de notre zone de confort complètement. On n'a jamais fait ça. Ni Anthony ni nous, on n'a jamais fait ça. Donc,
mais ça a bien été. It went well. You liked it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
great.
appreciate it.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Okay,
Wasn't too
so-
scary, except
The red,
getting me
the
red at
little
the
trap.
beginning. It trapped me at the beginning.
Justin later today is going to same thing,
Fantastic,
right?
yeah. Get
So again, thank you very much. Merci beaucoup tout le monde d'avoir été avec nous. Puis on vous dit à la prochaine.
À la prochaine. Salut.
Merci. Bye.
Bye.